Hey guys, Ken here from All Pro Auto and Off-Road. If you can tell my voice changed, it's because it got much sexier. Because I'm an idiot and I forgot to turn the microphone on for the third time before I gave Bob the footage. So what we're going to be installing here is a JCR bed rack for a JT Gladiator. I'm going to open the box here with my pretty ponytail. As soon as I throw all this crap all over the floor, so everyone can complain that I keep my shop dirty. But here we got some metal bits. They're part of the JCR bed rack, and they go on the bed. And they're black and made of some kind of metal. Let me grab my knife here and cut the plastic, because that's all I'm good for these days at the shop, since Shane and Eric do just about everything. I can pry these apart. They look really nice. It looks pretty thick. It looks very well made. Powder coat looks great. I'm going to set that here gently before I get the other one out that looks, well, a little bit different than the other one. And I'm going to grab some more. Looks like they go hallelujah on the sides. I don't know what, did somebody score a touchdown? Not exactly sure what that hand gesture was, but yeah, it looks like there's a couple of each, probably something for each side, and then a box. Let me grab my trusty utility knife here to cut open this plastic, since I'm a pansy and I can't rip it open with my bare hands. Look, more paper, and I'm going to tell you a story that is probably stupid and annoying, and you're not going to want to hear it anyway, but I'm going to keep going, and blah, 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 and here's some stuff. Got some stuff here, some more stuff there, a little bit of more stuff there, and then I'll throw the box on the floor. So, yeah, excellent. Let me open this up, since it's Ziploc, and I can do that with my hands. I don't need a sharp knife. Looks like some brackets of some kind. I don't know. Did I tell you I have a nice ponytail? Look at my goatee. Isn't it fantastic? Blah, 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 blah. And some hardware here as well. Looks like some nuts and bolts, and also a Ziploc bag. It's a fantastic Ziploc bag. I've not seen one quite as nice as this one in, hell, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 days. So we're just going to hold it and talk about here for a little bit longer before I start dumping everything out all over the workbench. So I'm going to stick this little paper in there, and hey, fantastic! This is awesome. Bob's having a lot of fun editing this video. Looks like it comes with some stickers or something. I'm going to kind of put those in front of my nipple so you don't see that and make fun of me. And then I'm going to go over here and grab another box. This box is heavy, much heavier than my bottle of Tito's or Kirkland vodka that I devour most nights. Here's some more styrofoam, and I don't know what I'm saying here, but got to use my hands because, why not? So there you go. Grab my utility knife again because I can't rip things open. I have poor grip strength. And we're going to cut and yada yada yada. Cut. A little ripping, a little tearing. And a little bit more on this side. And, oh, by the way, if you don't notice, on the back left side there is the Gladiator that this is going to be going in. Look, it's got another nice little thing there. It's got some holes that I'm pointing out and some slots. And I don't know. That's about it. It looks great. It is a twin of the other one as I'm pulling it out here. I guess these are rails that are going to be putting everything together. And let's see, what do we got here? Something big and heavy, and oh look, it's another piece of metal that's black and has slots, and proper use of air quotes there, so we love it. Fantastic. And I think that's mostly everything. Oh no, wait, look, there's another one. Fantastic. I was just about to say that. I wish there was another piece of metal with some slots and stuff in it. Let me check this box off to the side. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some stuff here. Mainly that, I don't have any friends. Nobody likes me. I have a funny looking goatee. Did I mention I have a ponytail? Most men find that attractive. Unfortunately, the women do not. I'm wearing glasses because I'm older now. And I like dirt bikes. So awesome. Stay tuned and we will get this installed.
It's a pretty orange Jeep. It's a dang good looking Jeep. He's got all sorts of stuff in it already. All sorts of stuff. Got recovery gear, all sorts of good stuff. Let's give him more room for more good stuff. This is the tricky part. There we go. So once you get that put in place, just very lightly snug it up because you're gonna have to move things around to shift stuff a little bit. But that shows you how that piece kind of just fits in there. All right, so the only piece left we have for this portion before we get to the molly panel is to put the side rack on here, the side bar. There's multiple different locations you can put this depending on what you're trying to put here, whether it's like, you know, traction boards, Rotopax cans, you can move it around wherever you need it to be. There's a lot of crap you can put on these. I mean, you really, creativity can be the key deciding what you want to put here. We're going to put them in the middle. If the customer wants to move them, they can rearrange, play with it later. I have no idea what his intentions are, what he wants to use it for. So we're just kind of trying to set up neutral. We went wide on these up here because I'm pretty sure he's putting a rooftop tent up here. So the stability is going to be key factor. So we went wide here. I don't know what rooftop tent he's running. I don't know what the mounting configuration is for his rooftop tent. Those are things he's going to have to deal with on his own. They're easy to move. It's 4 volts. It's not a big deal. So we're just kind of setting it up neutral. The customer can adjust it as they need for their, you know, applications. So we are going to just set this neutral right dead in the middle as well. So let's put that on. Done with the install of this. We started in the front. We got the edges where we wanted. We tightened the stanchions. And we tightened all the pieces to the front. And then we tightened all the pieces to the rear and then tightened the rear lower stanchions last so that they were able to be slid forward. We had to loosen everything up so it all would slide forward and tighten up. And it's very square, very symmetrical. Eric's doing the last little bracket right now. Honestly, I mean, this was probably one of the simplest installs I've ever done. It was literally just perfect. It went together perfect. So now that the bed rack's done, we're gonna put the molly panel in the front. Again, JCR has full-blown install instructions. It literally is just a few bolts, like, that's a pile of bolts. It's a big old pile of bolts. We are gonna throw a bunch more bolts in this Jeep because it's funny because this is pretty much just a bolt-in project, but for a bolt-in project, it is a crap ton of bolts. Super simple to install though. And again, with the bed rack, I mean, just the fit and finish and how simple it went together. You know, every bolt hole lined up. There's lots of adjustments. They leave you a lot of a room to move, you know, the braces side to side, up and down, whatever you want to call it. Like a lot of adjustment. I really like how they engineered that and put that together. That was pretty cool. So now we're going to prep this molly panel and get this thing installed. All right, folks, racks in, adjusted, molly panels in. This customer, I believe, is leaving in like a day or two for a big camping trip, so they're gonna set their roof rack or roof tent top on here, make some adjustments for their application, and we're done. We appreciate you signing in, hanging out with us today. Next week, we got more cool Gladiator stuff coming, I think. But you know what? I'm not Bob. And I don't know what video Bob might do next. He might just screw with me on that. But I have no doubts that next week we'll have a fun video. So appreciate you. See you guys next week.